Next, we're going to talk about the chorus on the Moog Opus 3, because you just can't have a string machine without some sort of chorus, which gives us a chorus effect, making the strings sound actually more like strings, or theoretically more like strings. Kind of theoretically. Anyway, okay. So I'm just going to take this reasonable basic string patch here. I've done some things over here with the articulator to give it at least more of a string feel. Maybe we'll switch it to both. Is that better? Okay. We have the mix all the way to strings right now, which will become important in a bit. So here is the chorus effect. So there's different depths. I'm going to turn it up all the way to 10 so we can get the most intense chorus sound. I don't want to be critical, but the cycle of it becomes tedious to the ear relatively quickly. That thing. So Selena, this is not. But in the context of a song and, chord movement, you're less likely to hear. So, yeah, and that's the slow setting. Of course, you can back it off, but you still hear it. It's very strange. And again, I don't know. There could be a calibration thing. Maybe this isn't what it really sounds like, and this needs to be calibrated. It's quite old. I don't think it's been serviced in a while. But who knows? It's very weird. Let's listen to the fast version. So that's a little bit better, a little more string-like, or a little more Selena-like anyway. I mean, not that this effect sounds like the Selena effect, but it's not bad. Okay, so the fast is also good if you... I feel bad even saying this. If you want to sort of emulate a Leslie for your organ section. So let's switch this over to organ. Okay, and here's a major point that we'll talk about again when we talk about the mixer. But for you to hear the organ through the chorus, you have to turn up the chorus. So if you turning up the organ will just give you the organ. It will not give you the effect that you get from sending the organ through one of the other sides. So right now we're going to be playing the organ, but the organ volume is not going to be up. It's going to be just the string volume, but we're going to hear the organ instead of the string because we have switched the mix here. It's a pretty cool sound, to be honest. Now, there is a delay here, which I think honestly is really to give you the saddest approximation of a Leslie. So, you get something like this. I don't know. It's a cool sound. It doesn't sound anything like an organ, or a Leslie, but it gives you the impression like that's kind of where you were shooting. So it gets to be one of those things where you're like, do you use the strings or the organ without the chorus? And I would say if you're really aiming for emulation, you should probably stick with the chorus. Because, yeah, you're going to need it. But if you're just making synth sounds, the organ and the strings are just fine on their own. Yeah, with the depth relatively low and the rate fast. That sounds organ-like. What's the slow sound like? Interesting. All right, so that is your chorus on the Moog Opus 3. I have seen the schematics for the Opus 3 at some point when I was at the Bob Moog Foundation. I do not remember the chorus design. It would be interesting to find out where that came from. Anyway, this is the chorus on the Moog Opus 3.